As a Refugee Support volunteer, you'll be working in one of the camps in Greece where Refugee Support operates. The work itself isn't glamorous, but it does make a difference. Volunteers work in our warehouses, sorting food, clothes, and other items that have been donated. But for the most part, they serve in our shops on the camps, which provide additional food and clothing.
One abaya, one pair of pants.
We are always looking for volunteers who can deliver our Aid with Dignity approach. But what's it really like to be a Refugee Support volunteer? We asked Ian, a volunteer at the camp in Filippiada, to describe the experience.
So what have you got? Pajamas.
What are the biggest challenges?
I think it's the witnessing of the hardships that the people have gone through, the stories that people tell, and maybe there's an emotional aspect to it of trying to give them some hope.
What have you learnt about the refugee experience?
Yeah, I've spoken to people who've walked for 20 days, 21, 22, 3 days over mountains, day after day, through all kinds of weather to get here. They've endured terrible boat trips. They've been at the hands of ruthless smugglers. It's quite distressing, really.
What makes volunteering worthwhile?
It's the trying to bring a little bit of normality into their lives. The bringing the kids into the shop to do the shopping once a week or twice a week, whatever it might be, getting the family kitted out with some new clothes, just to bring a little bit of normality.
What does Aid with Dignity mean?
We're here to treat them as human beings, to treat them as our equals, and quite often, these people have endured so much and they're so brave to have made these journeys. We need to bring some kind of respect into their lives.
What difference does Refugee Support make?
I've worked in other places, and the way Refugee Support makes the difference is amazing. The resources that they manage to generate are remarkable due to people's kindness and generosity back home mainly, and the supply of volunteers.
What advice would you give to a volunteer?
It's hard work. It is physically hard work as well as emotionally demanding. There's a lot of lifting and carrying about. You need to be reasonably fit. I don't think age particularly matters.
Finally, what will you remember most?
And you just really feel like you made a difference when you've done it. And the other upside from the sort of volunteer point of view is the teams of volunteers are amazing. People, like-minded people out here, and you do make some good friends.
To find out more about volunteering or make a donation, please go to refugeesupport.eu.